Before we get into today's episode, I want to shine a light on this episode's show sponsors. Transform your backyard into a paradise with Family Home and Patio, proudly featuring American-made products for unmatched quality and durability. Whether it's a sleek in-ground retreat or an easy above-ground solution, their installation pros bring your vision of a dream pool to life. Their showroom in Decatur, Illinois, not only has premium brand hot tubs with expert installation and top-tier service to keep yours bubbling year-round, but they also carry chemicals, filters, and accessories, and everything you need to keep your water crystal clear and your pool party ready. Their expert pool and hot tub technicians provide professional maintenance and repair to keep your backyard oasis in peak condition year-round. Family Home and Patio is family-owned, family-operated, and family-focused. That's why they treat you like one of their own. Your backyard deserves the best, and they have it, crafted right here in the USA. Family Home and Patio, where relaxation meets home. Give them a call at 217-877-2808 or visit them online at familyhomeandpatio.com to make your dream become a reality. If you're looking for top-notch drone services, look no further. Aerial Elite Solutions specializes in providing high-quality aerial imagery and data for a variety of industries, including real estate, construction, agriculture, and more. Whether you need stunning photos to showcase a property, detailed site survey for your construction projects, or captivating footage of your event, Aerial Elite Solutions has the expertise and cutting-edge technology to deliver exceptional results. Their team of skilled professionals is dedicated to capturing breathtaking visuals that elevate your projects and help you see things from a whole new perspective. With Aerial Elite Solutions, you're not just getting a service, you're getting a partner committed to bringing your vision to life. So if you're ready to take your business to new heights, literally, reach out to Aerial Elite Solutions today. Visit flyaes.com or give them a call at 217-330-7226 to learn how they can help you transform your projects with their services. As we all know, storm season can bring unpredictable weather, and protecting your home or business is more important than ever. That's where Midwest Lightning Rods comes in, with nearly 100 years of experience in lightning protection system design and installation. They are the trusted experts in keeping your property safe from the dangers of lightning strikes. Midwest Lightning Rods specializes in creating customized solutions tailored to your specific needs, ensuring your home is a safe haven during the storms. Their dedicated team understands the importance of safety and offers free estimates to help you decide the best protection for your property. Don't leave your safety to chance. Reach out to Midwest Lightning Rods today and give yourself the peace of mind of knowing you're well protected. Visit lightningstrikes-weprotect.com or give them a call at 217-872-4676 to learn more about how you can become part of the community that's been protected by Midwest Lightning Rods. Thank you, sponsors, for supporting the podcast and helping us bring this great content.
Welcome to Beyond Business, where stories come alive. With guests from every corner, we're ready to dive. New episode every 5 days, new voices to share. Laughs and insights, we're all in this affair. Beyond Business, come take a seat. Join the conversation, it's a journey that's sweet. Life lessons learned and laughter from the heart. With every episode, we're making a start.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining me on Beyond Business for another episode. Joining me today is a fella that I just established. We've rode on bikes a couple times. I know some of you know that I got a bike that I rarely ride, but back when I was, this guy also has been a rider. Matter of fact, he is co-owner of Trio Brothers Cycles. He is the owner of Just Kicking It Shoe Lounge in Mount Zion.
Yes.
He is a career welder.
Millwright welder.
Okay.
but Millwright is where
Anyway, welcome, my man, Joe Maples, a.k.a. Gizmo. Thanks for joining, brother.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, for sure. So let's do this. Were you born and raised around here? Are
Yeah.
you a local fella?
Uh-huh.
How old
Yeah.
are you?
I'm 37. Had to think about that for a minute. But
Right. So like class of like '06 or something like that. Did you graduate
Yes.
high school?
Yeah. Yeah.
From where?
No. Actually, I got homeschooled. I went to Eisenhower, TJ, Baum. I went to all those, but as I grew up, it started getting rougher for me. People I started hanging around with, but it just I wanted to do cool stuff.
Oh,
know?
you're saying you were getting in trouble. When you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Like how old? You're talking young? or high
I started it in middle school,
Right.
like junior high.
What kind of shit?
Yeah.
You're preaching to the choir. I got my
I mean-
shit. I'm just curious.
Just always, I don't know. We were always down to fight
Yeah.
and stuff.
It's
And
roughneck shit.
people I hung out with, we just ran around in groups and
Right.
did that. So I mean, I just thought it was fun. And
Yeah.
then, sometimes you have to grow up. And my kid changed my life. So
So was it a matter of going like you were off the chain from a kid until an adult? Like that was kind of the path?
yeah, I was pretty good kid, but
You graduated high school, then
I graduated high school. I could have walked with EHS.
Okay.
But I decided not to. I got my high school diploma through a school homeschool thing in Lansing, Illinois. They just sent me books and stuff. So because Futures let me leave with my credits,
gotcha.
but that wasn't
What was the hurry
for.
to maybe it sounded like you were ready to be done with school.
Yeah.
Was there
It
a
was
job
rough.
on the path, or you were just like, nah, I just need that part behind
I
me?
just needed it done, and
Why
I
did
don't
you
know.
quit?
My mom was a big firm believer. My family, I
Wasn't
I
an
got
option.
rewarded for good grades. I was an only child. I was my mom's only son.
Okay.
So I was spoiled, but I wasn't spoiled by standards that other people have.
Sure.
But it was. I didn't have a rough life. I'll tell you that.
Right.
My mom made sure I had.
So
the
does
best
that
life.
make you look back and go,
Yeah.
I was acting like,
Yeah. I was.
dude, I'm telling you,
It,
I'm so familiar with being
yeah.
like checking yourself and going, wait, who the fuck are you?
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, man, I look back and now that I have a 13-year-old son,
You're like, please, son.
yeah, he kind of tries to get out there and I was like, I tell you this for a reason because I've done it.
Right.
So, yeah, that's where it comes. I see myself in him all the time, the same kind of attitude.
Yeah.
But he's a good kid.
Are you able to, I think kind of the key is I'm about 10 years older than you, so I don't know how much of that generational parenting gap, but like our parents, when I was a kid in like the 80s and 90s, you weren't even allowed to be friends with your kid. Like there was no mother and daughter that were like besties. It was like,
No.
oh, no. You fucking, I graduated high school. When I stopped living under my parents' roof, my dad and I became homies.
No,
Like,
same.
Before
Same
that, it
thing.
was like I was kind of scared of him. Well, I definitely was scared of him. And it was just like, yeah, there's no fuckery. The same
Yeah,
deal.
same
I
thing.
graduated high
Yeah.
school because it was like, well, they get beat up, bro. What are
Yeah.
you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's the same thing with me and my dad. I mean, I probably wouldn't be. My mom supports me. My mom's my biggest supporter.
Okay.
My dad, it's pretty cool that he's super proud of me, of what I've become.
Right.
Like, I've held a job at ADM. I was an operator for like 6.5 years. Like, ever since then, I've always consecutively stayed with jobs. It's harder when I was younger because I don't know, I was immature,
Right.
But he taught me a lot, like working on his race cars. I mean, I was happy to be his pit crew.
You say was.
What?
Is your father passed away?
No, he don't race anymore.
Oh, okay.
My mom told him to pick race cars over her.
Oh, they're still together?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. Yeah, they even did it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She gave him an ultimatum, and
The wise choice was made. It sounds like.
Yeah. I get those choices every once in a while.
Are you married?
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
Yep.
good. No, that's good. I mean,
12, 13 years.
okay.
May 1st.
Well, that's an example that looks like it stayed pretty close to home.
Yes.
I mean, that's huge. It's rare.
Yep. I have one child, blood child, then I have a stepdaughter. She's 17.
Okay.
So, but she's mine. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, but you had to deal with that still.
Oh yeah.
I met a teenage girl.
Yeah.
Not the other part. That's your kid. We'll go. I love it. But
yeah, she's college. She's doing it all right. Like,
okay.
I'm just like,
so you're like,
she's got her life more together.
that's why your beard still has good color in it, bro.
Hey, there's grays in there, man. I mean, stressed out, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won't talk about it.
Sure we can. No. But no, I mean, that's good. I mean, at the end of the day, to go, man, I didn't act like I came from where I came from.
Mm-hmm.
I was being a fucking idiot or whatever. But then to turn it around by the time you have a kid or kids and go, okay, I mean, that's, to me, I'm going, yeah, you fucked off just long enough.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So was drugs or booze part of any of the fuck offery, or were you just a good, fucking go-getting ass kid, or was it like, no, I'll fucking get high too, whatever?
No, I never really took that path. I don't think my mom still believes me to this day. I hung out with a lot of, you know, people that smoked and stuff because I was a skateboarder as a young kid, teenager, and they did it. I just never took part in it. It wasn't it. And then once I got kind of a little bit older, 18, drinking kind of was the fun thing. Bonfires, drinking.
Sure.
That was the thing. But, you know, usually when I drank when I was that age, drinking became fighting and all that stuff. So I had some sort of an anger problem when I was younger. So that can go down any road that you want.
Are you sober?
Yeah, I drink. I don't drink like that.
No, I just mean, I didn't know if you were like, I don't ever drink.
No,
like I'm sober.
You got beer right now?
No. I just was saying, I didn't know if you were like, no, I learned that I'm not allowed to drink or I'll fucking fuck some shit up.
No. Liquor, no, I don't. Right. Modelo and Corona is my
that's
go-tos.
It's plenty.
I'll sit around with my brothers and do that.
Yeah.
And
when you say brothers, who do you mean? You got actual brothers? No, you should only child. So who's your brothers?
I have 4 sisters now. So
oh shit.
Yeah, my parents started over with my youngest sister, but I have 3 stepsisters.
Okay,
that's my dad's side.
All right.
So
the fam grew.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, that's cool.
He brought some daughters into play, and then they started over with my 14-year-old sister.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
So she's
aunt that's a year older.
Yes.
Yeah.
Took a little bit to settle in with him.
Right. My son is 15, and he's got my daughter's 27, has 7-year-olds. So yeah, he was 5 or 6. Like, wait, I'm an uncle?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Go Christmas shopping, fool. What are you doing? He's like, I can't. Yeah.
I got a lot of nieces and nephews, and it doesn't seem real.
Do you guys get together?
Holidays.
Yeah.
If they don't go out of state, or if I don't go out of state, I mean, we still try to
pack everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my parents have a pretty good sized house and pretty good sized yard, pool.
Right.
Stuff for all the family, and we get out there, drink, shoot cornhole.
Right.
I mean, it's a good time. I mean,
that's cool.
Everybody's
that's what it's about.
Yeah.
I think that's it too, man. And you were, we can relate on this. So back even 2010, 11, 12, like a lot of people, before these were so prevalent.
Yeah.
Everybody kind of used to meet. You would go you'd bar hop just to
see where everybody was
talk
at.
Shit. Yeah. See if you landed on a few people, then you stayed there. And
yep.
It wasn't even necessarily a get hammered thing as much as it was just socializing. Kinda, you know what I mean?
Of
course,
it was MySpace back then.
That was
wait
still
on it. You had to sit at your computer.
Yeah, ain't no one.
Wait.
Now
AOL.
Well, and I had a guy in here who goes, why no one goes to the bars is because COVID made everyone 30 and older turn their garage into a badass bar.
Yeah.
You or one of your buddies definitely has one of the, you know what I mean? And it's like,
We've done that.
Good point. Good point.
Yeah,
I mean,
we just started going to each other's houses in the garage.
makes as much sense. It's either that or the same people go there, and if shit goes sideways, then there's actual trouble.
Yeah.
And it costs, even if you don't care, it's still ridiculous sometimes.
It's just, I mean, to me.
Not to mention, then you have to leave.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't.
Then the danger of getting,
How many bars do we have in town? I mean, you know, you go to one, you're going to see the same people if you go to the other one.
If you just sit tight, they're coming.
It happens like clockwork.
Yeah,
I mean, and I went to like the same like 3 or 4 bars.
Same.
But I mean,
so do you still ride?
Yeah.
And so what? Are you in a club? Are you not supposed to say that, or you're not?
I'm not.
Oh, okay. I don't know. So you worked at ADM for years. That's what you said. Your dad was proud of that, or whatever.
Yeah.
And then now, where are you at?
I am at Premium with Kelly Construction.
Okay.
I got back over there. It was, I mean, it didn't go from there to Kelly. I mean, I have, you know, I've been around. I told myself I'd never go back in the plant. I work 7-day swings. I miss most of my son's stuff. Like working 7-day swings 1 weekend off a month, it sucked. Yeah. So now I'm on strict days now. I got kind of a good spot where I'm at. You know, I worked my way around, built my name up in the millwright area.
You're valuable.
Yep. And I'm over there with my buds.
What do you do as a millwright?
I just work on pumps, motors. If they break it, which they will, and we fix it.
All right.
So they call us to fix their screw up.
So what is it union?
No.
Okay.
No. They are. Premium is.
Okay.
We're
didn't
just
know.
contractors.
Okay.
Yep.
I have a lightning protection company, and we bid 2 of the elevators over there. That one fucking massive one.
Okay.
If you were to go into the plant, it'd be back to the right forever over there. Yep. It's been there forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's got hit and lit up a couple. I've bid it I've been with the company for over 20 years, and I think I've bid it every time it gets a new owner. Remember, it was Staley's for a while, then it was Tate and Lyle. Yeah. So then right when Premium got it, I came over and bid it again.
Supposedly about to sell again, so get ready.
Is that right?
Just
so
under the table.
Oddly enough, what's that about? It's just that's why it was purchased, to make it valuable and sell it, right?
I think
it's kind
that's
of the
what
name
they
of the
do.
game. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure nothing really changes other than
if the numbers go up, then it's time to sell it because it's worth more.
I'll be surprised if ADM don't buy it, to be honest with you.
Man, they got it, don't they?
Yeah, they would own all that side of town.
Yeah. Man, we've been having to go into. There's a new GIS building going up in ADM, and we've had to go in there the last couple of days. Dude, just getting down Ferries Parkway, I don't even know exactly what's about to happen. I mean, I see there's some overpasses going to go in, maybe.
They're going to get
overpass it into the plant.
No, overpass it right where they broke off on the Brush College. Yep. Okay. So no, I think they're going to stop trucks going over airport. I'm pretty sure it's going to come from 36 over is the plan that I seen when I was over at renovations when I was working on their track mobiles and stuff.
So you know where the gun club was, I guess? Ferries Park there?
Yeah. Okay. That's down in the back.
Right, in the back. Okay, so it backs up to, it would be Rays Bridge Road eventually, but there's some residential area in there.
Yep.
So, is that Rays Bridge? Yeah, Rays Bridge Road. So my family has owned I don't know, whatever, an acre, 3/4 acre of fucking residential lot since 92, right? So 10 years ago, my parents are like, hey, if you want to put something on there, by all means, it's in Argenta Orienta School District. You could,
right
even
there,
if you threw a modular home on a basement and sold it for a fucking $250,000, whatever you want to do.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, okay. All right. I'm wheels are turning. This has been 10 years ago. They're like, ADM has a plan. Like, you're giving that up, motherfucker.
Yeah,
You don't even know it.
that's
It's like,
what they-
we can't. There's not even a contract or a permit pulled to build, which that's the only way you or I could stop each other.
Yeah.
But ADM's like, hey, look, we're going to do something eventually. Don't let anyone build anything else here. And I'm even like, that's even more. If I can make it more valuable, then it ups what they have to pay me. And they're like, no, that's the idea. Stop.
Yeah.
So they were
Yeah,
like,
they
I'm
were
like, what are
trying
they
to
gonna
put a stop to that.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah.
They're like, this is going to be 4 lanes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you're just going to take half that yard. Yeah. We're going to give you nothing for
Yeah.
it. So get ready. It's like,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah, that ADM has the power. I mean,
Oh,
at least they think they do, but I've seen it.
Oh,
They
yeah.
do.
You employ a lot of people. That's powerful.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they employ fuck.
I mean, if you're not here, if you don't either run your own business or you're in a plant, I mean,
Yeah.
and mainly ADM, because
Yeah.
that's where the money's at. But I told myself I'll never go back there.
Will you?
No.
Or are you like, no, I still
No.
tell myself that.
I've got asked numerous times to come back to be an operator, and I don't want to.
Not even for the right money?
Mm-mm.
All right. But anyway, so let's fast forward to you get the job you have now. You've had for how long?
Oh,
This is the first job you've had that you're like, fucking score.
yeah.
Hour wise,
It
all
took
that.
they took my pay acceptance. They gave me more. They got me to leave my other job. So yeah,
Oh, you
they
got
took
recruited.
they took me from Austin, and
And that was in ADM?
yeah, I was in corn,
Yeah.
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 and I mean, I don't get me wrong, I liked it there. If you went down, I knew right where to. If something happened to you, I knew right where we were in
Right.
every situation. So
Right.
it was comfortable for me. But I've been in Permian before when it was called Tate and Lyle. But Tyler Cole and Sid Beck, Tyler got me over there. He put in a good word for me, and they stayed true to everything that they promised so far. Not them, but Kelly.
Right.
And then it was up to me from there. So, and I plan on doing that, but I plan to, with these 2 businesses, I don't want to carry a tool bucket anymore.
Right.
I'm over it. I got metal in my shoulder. And I got metal in my foot. I'm tired of lugging that thing up and down stairs.
Well, I'm gonna here. So here's the deal: is what you said. How much it sucks to work swings, and I think
yeah.
this is for a lot of people who do it. You know what I mean? Who put. I know people who do it even as CEOs. People do it in different factories. It sucks. It'll ruin you.
Yeah.
But dude, having the stick-to-itiveness
Oh, yeah.
to say, sorry about that. You know how many people, you probably do know how many people eventually go, fuck
Oh, yeah.
this.
I was there and I started topping out my seniority, and that's how I got my operator position, because people were just like, nope, everybody, somebody would come in, they've been there for a few years. I'm sick of this place. I'm getting ready to put my 2 weeks in. And it was a constant thing.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't, and then they wouldn't, and then it finally came, and then I started gaining my seniority, so I got the operator position. And
I'm just saying that's what it's hats off to you. That says, I mean, to me, whenever you even talk about, you want to, you want your future to be the small businesses that you have started.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you have keys that it takes for sure.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't even know if you even realize it, that shittiness
Yeah.
really carved out something, it
No
eliminates.
schedule is going to be able to throw me off.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
After 7 days, it switches to this.
Right.
And you call me in the middle of the night, need me to sew you some shoes. Let's go.
Okay, so let's go into that is, what did you start? What is it? Trace Cycle? What is it called?
Trio Brothers Cycles, LLC.
I just made you Mexican as fuck.
You just,
Trace Cycles, bro.
yeah, you just killed me even saying it. Just, you guys
You just
face that.
fucking
Well,
what
I was
did you
like,
say?
I was repeating what you were saying almost. I was like, I got when you say it, I'm gonna look off this way, and then we'll
So
get
I
it right.
can remember.
Yeah. Trio Brothers Cycles LLC.
Yeah,
Trio. There's 3 of us.
Who's your partners?
Tyler Cole, and Sid Beck. They're
Okay.
the pretty much. I mean,
What do you
my
guys do?
brothers,
You guys
they're-
mechanics? Are you guys
So,
building bikes? You guys putting
We're
fucking
doing
paint jobs on them?
no body work. We're
Okay.
not putting that out there. No detailing or anything. We'll clean it up after we get done working on it. But we're doing we're starting small. Shout out to Dirty D Cycles, Brian McElmore,
Okay.
for leading us down the right path, and showing my brothers where they need to be and stuff, because he knows that I can run. I'm running it. Like, don't get me wrong, they are my partners. They have 100% say, but I'm going to be doing the most of the marketing and
Yeah.
parts orders because I did it for 3.5 years.
They turn wrenches?
Yes.
Oh, so they know
so
what they're
Tyler,
doing.
yes. So Tyler Cole is the head mechanic, and then Sid Beck is right there behind him. So, and I'm not saying that we can do everything out there, but we are in the middle of a motor build right now. We're going to see how that turns out because, like, again, shout out to Brian McElmore. He built my '09 Street Glide, and it is a monster.
Right.
So, and I actually pried that out of his hands because that was his first Harley.
Okay.
And I've been wanting it since it was stock. It's not anymore.
Right.
So I got it when it's getting good now.
So you do custom motor
Yeah.
work, or you're
We
like,
got-
no, we're a shop. If you got something wrong
Yeah.
with your shit,
Yeah,
holler.
we'll fix that. We'll put cams in it. Like, we got one, we're putting bigger cams in it right now, and a Thunder Max tuner. We have the capability of tuning it right there in house on the laptop and stuff. But like, we have a customer's bike in there, a 2010 Ultra Classic right now, first spinning front wheel I've ever seen on a Harley here in town.
That's nice.
So he needed a rake kit, so we put a rake kit on there.
Oh, so you guys service
Yeah, bolt on. We only
but you service everything
Yeah.
too.
yeah.
Oh, I need that, dude. I take my bike to Indiana.
Why? I mean, you
Well,
do have like a
Oh yeah, let me tell you this.
$80,000 bike.
Let me
I
tell you
know.
this fucking story. So, I was a non-driver for a couple years, right? They told me I had to sit down for a minute, so I followed the rules. They also take your fucking plates.
No shit.
Yes.
I know that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It was like, okay, send them, and I'm like, literally? And they're like, yeah. To the two things in your name, and I'm like, well, one of them I'm going to put a blow machine in the truck. And they said, okay, we'll send them back with the paperwork. And they did. I mean, they weren't fucking lying.
Yeah.
So I did the whole. So anyway, long story short, yes, I could have just, which I did, put it in someone else's name then and got some plates. But I was scared because my bike doesn't blend in with the fucking pack.
No, it sticks out like.
So I'm
yeah.
like, yeah, this defeats. I'm not gonna be a stupid ass. So it kind of just sat there, got started, then whatever. I got a paint job on it, but then it just fucking sat there. Anyway, it comes time, and I go. It was still too cold, but I wanted to be able to finally get on it. I had my L's were in order, everything was cool. So I hit up Kozire. This was after they had crashed Jason Kirby's shit.
After, and you went there still.
I didn't want him to ride it. I just
okay.
I just wanted him to change.
Service
service
it.
it. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
been,
okay.
I've been starting it, and it's been on a tender, but we're talking years.
Well, I got a interesting one behind that service. So yeah.
Well, so look, so I hit them up, and they're like, yeah, bring it out, whatever. I take it out there, drop it off, I trailer it out there, drop it off, whatever. Like, get fucking selfies with the guys that are, oh my God, this is so fucking cool, bro. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. And I only say that because, I mean, we're talking 6 people that work there are on. I'm not good at accepting that either, and they're on the dick, and I'm just like, okay, I need to go. This is sit on it. I don't give a fuck. I'm leaving. Yeah, could you change the oil and shit? So, a week and a half, 2 weeks later, Tony calls me, like, bro, this is your bike? And I go, yeah. He goes, we don't fuck with these. And I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, no more aftermarket, blah, blah, blah. And I go, Tony, you guys sell nothing. You're behind your counter is that's what everything you guys make your money off of. I've spent thousands of dollars on hand pay, foot, everything. that is aftermarket air cleaners that comes from there. So I'm like, you mean big wheel?
Yeah,
And it
that's
was
where
like,
he was getting at. Yes.
he's like, yeah. I go, dude, okay, I get that, but it took like 2 weeks. He goes, I had no idea. Someone made it sound like somebody just came and dropped the bike off.
He goes, all out by your bike.
Yeah, and I go, no, it was a fucking party. I think check Facebook. I think that Kozar's like tagged in some shit, you know. So I go, I was pissed.
Yeah.
I like Tony though, and he was going, I would have told you if I was there right then. And I'm like, I walked in looking for your face and was like, I don't know where he's at. So maybe he left. Anyway, I said, fuck that. I'll take it to Andre's. I fuck with them. Mm-hmm. I spent a lot. That's actually where I spent most of my money at.
Yeah.
You know,
I know a lot of people that go there.
Yeah. So the exact same thing happened, bro.
No kidding.
Week and a half later, they call me and go, hey, you dropped this bike? And I go, yes. So they're like, we can't work on this. And I go, you guys, I have to argue with. Like, you guys sent me like $1,500 worth of store cash because I spent so much money on bullshit to make my bike cool.
Yeah, and they
were like, yeah, we can't. The aftermarket thing. I go, yeah, but no, you guys aren't getting it. Stop saying that. Like, stop saying aftermarket because you guys sell aftermarket products.
Yeah. What are they considering?
You put it on.
Yeah.
And we can't dyno it. I said, I'm not asking you to, nor do I need you to write it.
Simple oil change.
Let's go. So it's like, if we do it, then we got to do it. And I'm like, dude, I'm pretty sure your fucking store manager was out there when I came there. And he was like, yep, there's probably a good chance of that. But either way, I'm the service department manager. And I'm like, damn. So I go pick the bike up in a trailer. I literally just Google custom motorcycle shops. This dude, oh man, I hate that I can't think of his name. When I think of it, I'm going to put it on the screen right now. He's the one who I hit up out of the blue, and he's like, I'm like 2 hours away from you if you're in Champaign, Illinois. I said, I don't give a fuck. My bike is in the trailer, and I need some shit done. He's like, fuck, bring it. I got a shop. I get there. He does have a shop. I open up the fucking door. Bike's laying on its side. Had been bouncing on the way.
Oh.
So
nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah. So it's like at the end of it, it's like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and mail you a fairing, a new crash bar, a new fucking this. Send me a list. He goes, I can order everything. It's on it. And I go, yeah, here we go. Fuck. Oil change.
Yeah, that never is an oil change.
It's like a $3,000. No improvements.
Still the same.
Yeah. You like that right crash bar? Motherfucker's brand new. Like, what? Shut up, dude.
Got to talk about what you just put on.
Right. Yeah.
Did you get the oil change for free though?
Yeah. I don't fuck. I know the tax was more expensive than the oil change, so it could have been.
Yeah.
But anyway, and I do get it. But damn, man, you got to let people know your fucking policies.
Yeah.
I've always had I don't know. I've always been one that spent money, so it's like you can't only like me. You can't only fuck with me whenever I'm fucking got my wallet out.
Yeah, that's how most of those big companies are. That's why
sure.
I hated going to Kozar. I mean, I had the 26 on my front Street Glide,
and they treat it like.
And I told them not to bike wash it, and I had 8-inch subs in the rear. I had 4 of them with 2,000 watts in the rear, and then another 1,000 up front. So I told him, I was like, I don't wash my bike that way, and it's denim anyway. Don't wash it.
We're not shining it up.
No. So as soon as I get there, the service guy, because they were putting a new tire on my bike too, on a 26. They said, yeah, we can do that, $100. I was like, no kidding.
Perfect.
I was like, okay. I thought they were going to put it on a machine for $100. I thought that it was going to be whoop, done. Nope, come in, service guy.
They got 2 screwdrivers.
No, the kid had, his eye was this freaking big. I shit you not. His eye was so swollen. I was like, man, what the hell happened to you? He was like, well, you own that bike. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, yeah, he was spooning it. And it got him. It kicked back and just busted him right in the eye socket. And it was gone.
It had just happened.
He said it happened about 2-3 hours before
Yeah,
I got
I mean,
there.
that day,
Yeah, it happened that day.
You're like, go home.
And then so as soon as I
Go get
started,
some ice, bro.
I was like, I felt bad for the kid, but
Yeah.
then they try to upcharge me. I was like, no, you're not.
It's not even how you do it,
I
first
was
of
like,
all.
yeah, I was like,
I mean, it's how
if,
I do it. But
I mean,
it's
if
not
you
how
spoon it, I had a satin black rim. So, I mean, if
You're
you did it,
scratching it.
yeah. I was like, well, I mean, if you're going to do it with spoons, yeah, you got to do it the right way. Don't let it, kick your ass. But he was a young kid, and, I mean, they had him do it. They were like, hey, do that. I was under the impression that they're going to put it on a machine.
Right.
They told me. I told them 26-inch. And then I started looking at my bike. They power washed the hell out of my bike.
Yeah.
And paint was chipped off of here and there. And I was like, I don't want to pay anything now. So that was a whole fiasco. So
Right.
I just won't do any business with them that way.
Right.
I mean, I get parts here and there, like parts if I'm not a dealer for them,
Right.
But mostly parts I can get, as a dealer, I can get from WOPs or anywhere else.
Right.
So, I mean, we'll service your bike. I don't care if it has.
So I guess, yeah, that was my question is like people who are watching, is it like, no, you fuckers got somewhere to come take your bikes now that's not there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Definitely. And we
know.
will treat your bike like it's ours.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not going to sit here and just.
Yeah, because if you don't know what
leave it
you're
there
doing,
for a
you're
week.
spending all that money on these fucking aftermarket things and don't know how to put them on.
Yeah. I mean,
Put them on correctly. Like,
to be honest with you, the customer that came in with that, it's only a 23-inch spinner, and it's like over $8,000 for this rim. So I'm like, we have to take that off to put the rate kit on, and I trust the guys fully to do that.
right.
And I'm there to.
Yeah, and you guys are all aware that, hey,
Yeah.
guess who's going to look at their wheel?
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah.
As they should.
But also,
Is the
it was
motherfucker who
good
bought
that
it.
we had it there because I started looking into a lot of things as we were doing. We were replacing lights that were made in 09 from XK Glow. So it was like their
Okay.
first starters, and now they got a new Bluetooth system. He wasn't aware of that, so we upgraded them.
Gotcha.
And I started looking further into it. His center stand, I took it off. I was like, that's rubbing on your belt. I mean, the cylinder that allows that to come down, electric center stand, was literally rubbing on his belt.
Oh, the motor or the center,
the actuator,
back. So it was
yeah.
rubbing over it to run.
No, it was rubbing like right along the side of it.
Okay.
And I could see the little bit of a wear mark. It wasn't as bad because you don't ride it that much. But I was like, and he already bent the center stand already.
Yeah. Yeah.
Driving off with the center stand down.
Yeah, you have that.
Been there.
Yep.
So
I was just gonna say I need to replace my.
I've been
swear
there.
to God,
I had an MRI, and that's just,
You're like the center stand was the least.
Yes, yes. So now we're gonna put the manual one on for him. He prefers that anyway.
Wait,
So,
manual center stand?
Yeah, yeah. He wants the one that kicks down.
Okay.
He wants it. He's an older gentleman. He's retiring the 18th from Permit.
Okay.
He's an operator.
But you're not talking about and you pull your bike back.
No, he has air ride. He has rear
Okay,
air.
so you just
he
boom
can
and sit it
he
down.
has it aired up, and then you just kick it down, and then you set it down.
I don't hate that idea.
I really hope it's not the one that you're. But the ones that I've seen, they're called easy stands, and that's what they do. They kick out, you lay it down on top of it.
I don't hate that at all.
It actually minimizes
the possibility for problems.
Yes, because it'll just kick up.
Dude.
I mean, you can just drive off with it, and it'll kick up. It
Right.
doesn't have nothing. The actuator that's on the electric ones has that actuator on it,
Yeah.
and it's not going to allow it to come up without power. So,
Right.
but we put a lithium battery in it. He was having battery problems with his audio. So we're doing that. And then he's telling me once we get him running now, because all that's left is an oil change now, and we're going to get that done, get him down the road. And then probably by the end of this season, he said he's bringing it back, and we're stripping it all the way down, and he's going to do a 26-inch spinner. And wants the down and out bags. He wants the whole 9. So, and he wants us to do it. He was our first customer. He's been waiting for me to open up a shop.
Okay.
So he knows me, but he's been waiting for me to open it up.
So you guys will build a bike for someone too, or not? I mean,
Yeah,
or
like if
they
you brought me
a bike and say, "Hey,
a street glide,"
here's
that
what we
just-
want to do.
Yeah, if you want the 26, you want this, and
Stretch this bitch, drop
and
this.
we
bitch.
we don't say, well, we'll do, I'll look at rims with you and you tell me you want that one. I'll be honest with you. We're honest. So if you can get it cheaper, we'll just charge you labor. Just buy it.
Right.
Get that 26 from SMT or,
Right.
get that rim what you want and we will do it. Labor's tax free, man. I don't want to have to charge you. I'm not out here trying to charge people over $1,000 just to make a buck.
Yeah, but here's the problem when people order their own shit.
That's 90% of the time wrong. But that's why I would like someone
you want to sit down with
Yes.
them and go, hey, get your debit card out and I'll show you what to order.
Yeah. We did that with a guy that needed a regulator. I showed him RevZilla. I told him what it would be at Wops, and then I showed him. I was like, look, man, it's $104 shipped in 24 hours to your door, and we can slap it on.
And you're like, I can get it for you.
Yeah.
We're going to mark it up because that's what we do. And then
And he ordered it right, Johnny, on the spot.
Yeah.
I didn't feel no type of way about it. I told him to do that.
Right.
And most people, like you go into Kozire, they're not going to say, hey, go to Amazon to grab this little prong connector,
$8 connector
Yes.
that we got for $82 right
Yes,
now.
that's it. That's where I want to get. I want to get, you can call it a mom and pop shop if you want. We're located out in Mount Zion. I have Heroic Age Studios, the building. It's old elementary school out there. We have the whole gym and cafeteria as our motorcycle shop.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, where?
The old elementary school. It's 157 North Henderson.
It's like in like the little downtown area, Mountain, just off of that.
Yeah, if you go like you're on your way to between the high school and the elementary.
Yeah.
It's that brick building on the right. It says Heroic Age right on the front.
That's your guys' building?
We rent. We have a landlord.
Oh, you got some of it.
Yeah, we have the gym and cafeteria for the motorcycle side. Then I have one of the, I guess you can call it a classroom. That used to be a classroom. I have that upstairs for my shoe business.
Is there other businesses in there?
Yeah, we have.
So somebody turned it into a nice little.
Yeah, there's a movie theater in there.
What?
There's a 4K movie theater in there that you can rent. Yep, and it's got a VR system.
Huh.
Yeah, there's a hair salon in there. I took the nail salon that was in there. I got the bigger spot.
So your motorcycle company, I like it.
Yeah, I do too.
I
And
mean, that's
wanted
cool.
to
And
just,
do
want it to
you
do well.
do you? How long you guys been in business?
We have actually,
Or officially?
we have not actually did a grand opening. I've been pondering the idea. We've been open to kind of friends and family type deal,
So it's a
like
new
word
deal.
of mouth. Yes. So I'm gonna do a bike night, not on the roster. I want to do the first bike night of the opening season and do a grand opening because we have the parking lot to do so. When I was going to grill out.
Oh, you do a bike night, host a bike night. Oh, fucking genius!
I was going to start an event page, pretty much saying, come to the new pad, new business, whatever the case may be, It wasn't going to be nothing like this and that. I'm not going to have Y103 out. But we'll have a little boom box out there. I'm going to pull my four burner grill out and grill some patties, hot dogs.
Yeah.
Have waters, sodas available. And if anybody wants to bring drinks, that's all. I can't
Right.
stop a grown man to bring a case of beer.
Right.
mean-
So will you try to get a beer tent out, or like a beer trailer out there?
I wanted to wait a full year, and I was going to actually try to get on the roster to a bike night for it to be a
Right.
stop.
I just didn't know if it would.
I'd
It would have to be very profitable because everyone.
Well, nobody, that bike nights are not profitable at all, right?
No, but I just meant it
Well,
would
I
seem
mean-
like if you were selling $3-4 cups of beer, you would
Well,
definitely
we
make
would
money.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's
there's
a whole nother fucking shit
yeah,
show.
that is. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, that I mean, yeah, we could do that, but I don't want to say I want to keep it clean, but I want to let everybody know, hey, we're here.
Right.
I want to do.
No, that's not-
I want somebody to come in because we have the parking lot, we have a pad out there, we have a roundabout. It is rock, but I mean, there's other places that have worse driveways.
Right. No. I think it's cool, and I think that's a great idea to have your own little bike night to let people know about it.
Yeah, I just wanted somebody to come out, just, see the place, know that we're taking it serious,
And have you guys out there kind of mingling and just because that's it, as people go, oh, well, 85% of the people who go out to Forsyth, they go because there's not another fucking choice. What are you going to do? You're going to go to Champaign?
Yeah.
You're going to ride your bike you're having problems with an hour?
Yeah.
Or trailer it? It's like, no.
I mean, it costs a little bit more to trailer it almost.
No question.
And then you tear it up driving it more.
So, yeah, it goes.
And we pick up.
You need it.
We're going to start, like an emergency service. Soon as this takes off, I want to do that. So if you're stuck on the highway, you can give us a call. I have the truck to be the capable one to get it.
To come pick it up and go, let me know what the fuck's going on.
We're going to pack it full of tools, have it on the tool wall. We're going to have a motorcycle lift in there. If it's something that we can do, Johnny, on the spot, we will. But if it's something that we diagnose on hand, and there will be a service fee. If I come out there, it'll be such and such. But then if you have us fix it, it could, potentially roll into that.
Hell yeah.
Is the way I'm going to play this out.
Perfect.
And if we determine that this is unfixable, you need yada, yada, yada.
We'll take this bitch back.
We'll take that back and we can give you, we'll take you into town, whatever the case may be.
You're there.
And I want to do that as I just want to keep it solid knowing that somebody's out there for them. Just like A-Bait is.
It's a motorcycle rider's perspective.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I know how it is.
Not on a marketing standpoint.
No.
On going, hey, you know what sucks? When your bag flies off because I didn't know I had to tighten my fucking bags. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been with people before that was like brand new bikes, and it's like, boom, oh shit.
Yeah, I've seen somebody with
and I would thought
wire.
the same thing where I go, I also didn't know we were supposed to check. Were you supposed to check what the fuck's going on? Yeah,
I hate the stock lock.
Mine
terrible. Stock. I got good ones.
Don't change them, or you will not get your bike serviced.
Oh yeah,
Aftermarket,
super aftermarket part. Watch out, guys. You don't want to mess with that.
So anyway, so it's new. So you guys got to start getting some customers if you're going to pay their fucking rent, I think.
Yeah. Well, this guy's been truly good to us.
Oh, you do have customers.
I do have a customer. We had 2 customers, and then we have 1 bike in there that we're doing. It actually is Tyler's bike.
Okay. That
we're doing the cam work on and Thunder Max tuner. He's doing a little bit of prep work, and I love you, Tyler, but so I don't gap him as much, so he can at least keep up with me.
Right.
And,
okay. It's the least you could do.
Yeah, they gave him a mild build. Brian put it in perspective for him, saying, hey, this is what you need to get, so I don't, 6 semi-links.
Catch you at the next one.
But, no, he's just doing it so he can say, I done that. Right. He's not going to sit here and cam your bike out if he hasn't done it before. Why not start on his own bike?
Understood.
Nope. So I'm not putting motor builds out there just yet. We will do everything bolt on. If you need a Thunder Max tuner, we have the capability to do that right now. They are.
I have to interrupt this episode for a minute to tell you about the sponsors of the show that make this thing happen. Your backyard should be more than just a patch of grass. It should be a destination. At Family Home and Patio, they bring the best of relaxation and fun straight to your home. Immerse yourself in luxury with their top quality hot tubs built for comfort and crafted right here in the USA. Take the plunge with a brand new pool, whether it's an elegant in-ground escape or convenient above-ground favorite. They install them all. Keep it sparkling with their full line of pool and spa supplies, and trust their expert technicians to keep your water clean and equipment running smoothly. As a family-owned business, they believe in quality, care, and craftsmanship because your backyard deserves the best. Upgrade your outdoor space with Family Home and Patio, your trusted source for everything pool and spas. Give them a call today at 217-877-2808 or visit them online at familyhomeandpatio.com to make your dream oasis a reality. Aerial Elite Solutions is a drone service provider specializing in providing high-quality aerial imagery and data for a variety of industries, including real estate, construction, agriculture, and more. Whether you need stunning photos to showcase a property, detailed site surveys for your construction projects, or captivating footage for your events, Aerial Elite Solution has the expertise and cutting-edge technology to deliver exceptional results. Visit flyaes.com or contact them at 217-330-7226 to learn how they can help transform your projects with their services. With nearly 100 years of experience in the lightning protection system design and installation, Midwest Lightning Rods are the trusted experts in keeping your property safe from dangers of lightning strikes. Midwest Lightning Rod specializes in creating customized solutions tailored to your specific needs, ensuring your home is a safe haven during the storm season. Don't leave your safety to chance. Reach out to Midwest Lightning Rods today and give yourself the peace of mind during this storm season. Visit lightningstrikes-weprotect.com for more information. And now, let's get back to the episode.
Capability to do that right now. They
Right.
are pipe welders. These two, Sid
Right.
and Tyler, are coated pipe welders. So to do a Thundermax, you have to put O2 sensors on in a different location. They're pipe welders. You're going to have the almost better than, what you had
Right.
welded on there. So, with that being said, we'll do rate kits, big wheels.
Dude, there's a huge. I think there's a lot of people who don't pull the trigger because there's not any. There's not.
Yeah,
I like it. I mean, I think you'll get some.
I hope so. I want to see it. So that's our plan. That I want the motorcycle business to get us out of the plant. All of us. I want us
Right.
to have.
It can.
Right, that's our goal, and I want to get there. I do.
Yeah.
And down the line, Sid's very creative, so I think his brain works in creative ways.
Okay.
And he bought his first bike since he's been here from Washington, and I'm pretty sure down the line he's going to build his own custom bike from the ground up.
Right.
I feel it, and I feel like it could be a SEMA build.
Right.
If you're familiar with SEMA.
I am.
So if Trio Brothers gets to ride in that parade with one of my brother's bikes going down that parade, that's it. That's all. That's the
pinnacle.
That would be a goal right there. But
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna put it on him. I just know how his mind's gonna think
Right.
every time he looks at his bike.
Right.
I can do this, and
Yeah.
it.
It's good.
And the man
idea,
can
then.
weld. So if that
Yeah,
tells
you know how to. Yeah, you can fabricate. Then you're a motherfucker.
I believe that it's going to happen sooner than he thinks. But
That's cool. I'm gonna come out and check your place out.
Yeah.
So you guys are obviously. So how does someone? Are you gonna wait and have an opening? Or are you like we're kind of just gonna? Oh, we're just open.
I want to do. Well, we live in the Midwest, so it's hard to say. Well, good weather's happening here. I want to
Well-
do it right at the start of the riding season before.
I guess
bike
that's what
night
I was
actually
saying.
starts.
Does someone reach out now and go,
What,
hey man?
ask if we need to do a service. Yeah,
yeah.
We have a Facebook, Trio Brothers Cycles. We have an Instagram. I have an actual business phone and everything like
Okay.
that. And we have business cards and all the
Gotcha.
a whole 9 yards, and we do hand them out.
And I'll
So-
flash your shit on here, whatever, now, so people
Mm-hmm.
that see and can at least go, okay, let me hit these guys up
Yeah.
like this. Or
And-
I think it's going to be, dude. I think it's a no brainer. Good idea.
Yeah, if you called me and said, "Hey, man, I need a 3-hole oil change," we'd do it.
Right.
I will do it right.
Let's get that motherfucker
Yeah,
out
just
here and come
drop
get
it
it
off,
sometime.
or we'll
Right.
come get it.
Right.
I would rather not haul your bike.
I'd like to ride it out there anyway.
Yeah. You got to stretch the tires at least.
Hell yeah. But see, I'm so fair weather. You're probably a gangster, and I'm, dude.
Why do you think they call me Gizmo, man?
Oh,
I don't like getting wet.
You're not doing that.
Hell no.
Oh, okay. That's the real
This
Gizmo?
does not get wet. Can you imagine this wet?
It turns into a.
Well, a lot of
Gremlin, bro.
My bikes and that started to irritate me. My bikes had a lot of audio on it.
Oh,
so
yeah.
if it started to rain, I was gone.
Right.
So
The thunder cracking.
Yep.
Where'd he go?
Yep.
Garage,
I'm out.
fool. What do you
yeah,
mean?
I pull in. Wife already knows to hit that button,
Come
open
on.
the garage. I'm
Yeah.
gone. So yeah, that's kind of where the name came from. is that
That's
none of my
great.
bikes could get wet.
I don't eat after dark or go in the rain.
No, that is true. Bike turns into a gremlin,
That's
man.
hilarious, dude.
But the audio and the big wheel thing's over for me.
Okay. You guys still? Will you guys? Audio's huge again.
Yeah, we're gonna
Or
do that.
still.
We're gonna try to become cicada dealers.
Okay.
Is where we're.
Oh, so you're like, oh, I've been there, done that. I can make your shit rock. Let's go.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you ride now?
I ride an '09 Street Glide.
No sounds. I mean, regular sounds.
Yeah, it has 2 speakers, but I also ride with Cardo, so comms, so I can comm
got
with
plenty.
them. But I can listen there, and it's loud enough for me. But I have a Sawicki exhaust, so it drowns it out.
Right.
So
You just like
it's
I'm
built
good
for
right now.
It's built for speed. If I wanted to ride that thing all the way to California, it'd go.
Oh, really?
I don't have to. I'm tired of like what's going to happen to my bike. That is the only thing that's happening good right now. Is I can hop on that right now and just go.
Go. You're good.
Yeah. I got a side by side. We won't talk about that because that's my next headache that I got to deal with. So
You service them too? Or you guys know we're motorcycles?
we are strictly motorcycles, but if friends and family, we'll do that type of stuff. Like we'll change the oil on them, but I'm not replacing a motor in
Right.
one. My next step is to get a tire machine,
Okay.
a good one, and I want it to do big wheels
Okay.
at least because that is the style.
Right.
And I don't hate on it. I've done it.
Right.
Just because I'm not doing it anymore, it doesn't mean it's not cool. I
think-
like some bikes.
I was going to say,
like.
that's, I think, is important, especially for someone in your thing to go, you can envision what they want. It's
Yeah.
like you get the style. So whether it's tasseled out and fuck, you know what I
That's
mean?
the
Then,
thing,
okay,
yeah.
that's a thing. A big
I
wheel
can-
stretch. Let's
yep.
go. You want it
And I know the brands
stumpy
to
and
go.
fast.
Yeah,
Right.
I know the brands to
right.
go for because I see even the previous bike nights I've looked at bikes and I know the rear ends on them. I know what company they got them from.
Yeah. Just by
And-
looking at them? Okay. You just know your shit.
Yeah, I've looked at a lot of rear ends for my older bike. I've wanted to do. I like Insane Asylum.
Okay.
I just love their work. Bad Dad is all right. But
Okay.
For the money, I'd rather just go to Insane Asylum, really. And I'm not a dealer yet for them, but I'm working on it.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess the irons can kind of only be in the fire for real once you're open.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, don't they go, what do you mean you want to be a dealer? Or it's like, well, we're technically an operating business, so we can kick it off.
We can. I am licensed. We are an LLC.
Right, right.
Everything's done through this state.
I mean, you guys,
Advent Black's coming. We're going to be dealing through them. Yeah.
how do you get, how do you guys figure, I mean, you just have to one day take the leap and go, we're not going to work anymore? Or, I mean, how do you
Really?
schedule
Yeah.
work?
They know that I'll probably be the first one to jump
Right.
because I'm just a person that just don't care. I want to do what I want to do and what I think is going to.
And if that motivates you to,
Yes.
yeah, if I quit, then guess
Yeah,
what? This
'cause-
fucking thing is going to succeed.
Because I'm only 37 and I'm getting tired. I mean,
Feel that.
It's just, I just don't want to be in a plant anymore. I mean, love everybody that I work with and, I don't know. I just don't want to do it anymore. I want to do something that I can hand down to my son. I don't want him to feel like he has to get a plant job just to succeed in life.
Right.
I want him to get a job so he knows what it feels like. Don't think that I'm not telling him to get a job.
Uh-huh.
I've never worked. When I was growing up, I never worked McDonald's or anything like that.
Right.
I went straight into working with my hands and stuff like that. Like that's where the money was. Caterpillar was probably the easiest of the bunch.
Right.
Laid concrete for a while. I've been down that road. Never worked retail in my life, and then when I did MegaWorks, I did that for 3 years, and that's where I got all my retail experience from.
Okay.
And I learned a lot. Became friends with dealers.
Right.
Not even dealers, just
Like vendors?
vendors.
Yeah,
That's right. It taught me a lot,
Right.
and I seen where that was going, and it could have went somewhere, but just on my side, my money wasn't there, so I had to go back to being a millwright.
Right. Well, so what it is, dude, is you're an entrepreneur. who's just worked a 9 to 5.
I would like to think that, yes.
You know what I mean?
Just,
This
yeah,
is not an unpopular thing. You
Yeah,
kind of,
no.
if you're the guy who, again, you fit. I mean, I've talked about this like exactly. Is you get to a certain age, young guy, and you're like, okay, this is when I could take a leap and fucking fall on my face, but I have a baby and a wife, so I have to make some money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No matter what my plan could be, I have to go get some. I have to take care of my shit.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it's really hard to get out of that. So hats off to you for going.
I appreciate that.
You know what I mean? For going,
It is.
okay, hey, I could wait until what? I'm 50?
Yeah.
What am I doing? Then I'll hate
don't-
life and work?
I just don't think, I just don't think that I'm going to, I mean, in this day and age, I mean, my age, I just don't know where retirement's at, you
Right.
know?
Right.
That's why I want to do something that I enjoy.
Yeah.
I enjoy working with my brothers. I love working with them on bikes. I didn't even want to work on them. I just wanted kind of like to market the joint, to run
Yeah.
the joint while they wrenched on them.
Yeah.
But I've been hands-on with this bike with them, and it's just fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Therapeutic.
it's a
fulfilling,
blast, man.
yeah.
Like, you know, give each other shit, make the workplace fun,
Yeah.
listen to music, just doing
Doesn't
what you
seem like
enjoy.
work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like you're doing something cool, and then see the creation after you're done with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like the shoe thing. I mean,
So, yeah, let's go there. When did this come about?
it's been about 6-7 years in the running.
Oh, the shoe deal.
Yeah.
Oh, this isn't new.
Oh, no, it just
So explain what the shoe deal, what do you even got going? I really don't know.
So I'm in the same building as my bike shop.
Uh-huh.
I'm just upstairs
Okay.
in one of the 135 North Henderson Street. So I got one of the spots in there, and I'm a reseller. So if you have shoes that are, you know, at least worth something, it doesn't have to, you know, be these or anything like that. But if you have something worth it, I'd take trades. You know, you get store credits just like a GameStop, but for shoes. Like you can go in, trade off your shoes, get better ones or different ones that you don't have, or I cash out. I do that 2 weekends out of the month right now to start off because my grand opening was March 15th.
Oh, for your actual store.
Yeah. I've been a sneakerhead pretty much my whole life.
That's a really good idea though, because the sneaker game is off the fucking charts.
It is. Yeah.
I mean, I've only dove down the rabbit hole a couple times because I got a son who's younger.
Yeah.
Okay, so a year and a half ago at Christmas, he gets into shoes. I'm every other weekend dad, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he gets treated amazing.
Spoiled.
Yeah, he gets it. Yeah. I fucked up with your mom. I'll spoil you for that. Yeah. But so he was into J's. So, and he had like I don't know, his fucking feet grow. He's a kid.
Yeah.
Well, no. So I go out and get him for Christmas 5 pair of Jordans.
Oh boy.
And the things that you can stick on your wall. He wears his Air Maxes till he outgrows all his Jordans because his Jordans are clean.
Yeah.
And they're still there.
Oh.
So I'm going, there was a place at one of these, maybe the mall.
Champagne.
Okay.
It was Neighborhood Kicks.
Okay.
They're gone.
He wasn't, okay, my son wasn't with me, but one day when I remember going in and asking the dude, like, hey, what's going on here? And he told me the deal, and I was like, okay. And I told my son, but, you know, he doesn't understand. He doesn't appreciate it because he didn't buy them fucking shoes. I'm
That's
just
how
going.
I am with my son. My son's a sneakerhead too.
But I'm going, hey, let's take all these in and get a pair of J's that you can wear now at least. I thought you were going to, he wears a school uniform. So I'm like, different kicks every day? That's the bomb. He's like, I'm not fucking no shoes up. Like, what?
I mean,
I bought them.
these are $600 shoes that I'm wearing.
I don't know.
No shoe crease protectors in them. No nothing.
You just wear them.
I wear my shoes.
Right.
I mean, this is the only shoe that I've ever overpaid for.
You rock them.
Yeah.
Style.
This was the Lost and Founds. This is like retroed only one time. So That's the type I like. These are my favorite style. Jordan 1s, highs,
Yeah.
original is my favorite, but I wear all sorts of shoes. New Balance and Asics are coming back.
Right.
The retro runners,
Yep.
they're knocking Nike out of the park right now.
Dude.
I mean, it's crazy of how they're doing it right now.
Yeah. I was going to say the shoes one of the pair of shoes my son has now, I believe, are a pair I roasted my dad for having in like
Yes.
94. The New Balance.
That's literally the conversation I just had in the
like,
bank.
Bro, what do you got? And then I look them up and I'm like, wait, they're paying $140 for these fucking New Balance? That what does it take, a celebrity to wear them? Because my dad got them for $20.
Yeah, I know. They're going for they're fairly priced for what they are.
New
They
Balances
actually
are
are
comfortable
good.
shoes.
They are good. I own 2002 Rs and the 9060s, and they're New Balances, and I rock those with all my Lost Funds outfit, apparel, and stuff like that. And I pretty much try to match my shoes with everything
That's your
that I
deal.
wear.
You're
So,
fucking
but when I'm
sneakerhead
on my
for real.
bike, I'm dressed in all black usually, and then I have black and white Nike Dunk Highs for my riding shoes, and it has my nickname Gizmo stitched on the
Nice.
the pull tab.
Yeah.
So
They're your riding shoes.
yes,
Hell
strictly riding because I will not ride in these,
Right. No.
but I will do anything. I'll go anywhere in them. But yeah, I like matching my clothes.
So-
Lost Funds is what I sell in my store too. It's a 217 designer.
Really?
Yep. Yeah, I support anything that's 217. That's what I'm trying to get in my store. I can have essentials, the Fear God Essential
yeah.
hoodies. That's $1 billion company.
Right.
So I can sell those all day because kids will come just gobble them up because, oh man, this
This is
designer
cool. Yeah.
wore this. But what about the, up and coming designers? I mean, this kid is 19 years old and he is creative.
And what are they called?
Lost Funds. This kid's 19. He's about ready to head off to college, and he's just got a creative idea.
You have some gear?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have most of his inventory. He's got some new stuff coming out.
You sell it in your shop?
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
I do sell Lost Funds in my shop. I'm an authorized retailer, the only place that you're going to get it in town.
Okay.
I do sell yellow tape, Kersey. She has a spot up in the mall. But,
Okay.
She's very busy.
So what is your what is your market that makes that shoe place succeed? Is it people who want to buy shoes, or is it like, no, it's legit the cycle?
I want it to be that cycle, just
Obviously
keep
people are going to
coming
come in going, here, you want to buy my man's Jordans?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not the pawn shop,
Yeah,
first of all.
that's where I minimized my 2 times a month on a weekend.
Oh, because you're not just going to run in here every day with
you're not going to bring
man
me
pissed you
70 shoes in 2 weeks just to get some quick cash. That's kind of not what it is. I want to push people I want to bring the culture back.
You want the sneakerheads in there.
I want sneakerheads in there. I want all the unity. This world sucks right now, man.
Indeed.
I'm tired of seeing all the Facebook feeds. I don't get into politics.
Right.
I don't care enough because our opinions don't really matter at the end of the day when it comes to that.
Right.
So, and I won't dabble too much into that. I don't really,
we're past the point of being able to go, hey, disagreeing is not a bad thing.
Yeah.
That's how you learn.
Yeah, it is.
But now it turned into
everybody has their own
pick your
opinion.
side.
This side.
Yeah.
I don't want to be left or right. I just want to be who the hell I am.
Right.
I mean, I want everybody else to be who they are. I don't care if
Right.
he voted for Joe Schmo and this guy.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter to me.
I think
They can come into my shop regardless and buy a pair of sneakers or play my PS5. It's a lounge for a reason. I have seating in there. I have the PS5 up. NBA
and so
2K.
when is that open?
It is open Monday 5 to 8.
Okay.
Closed Tuesday, Wednesday 5 to 8.
Okay.
Closed Thursday, Friday 5 to 8, and then Saturday 12 to 5.
So Monday, Wednesday, Friday in the evening,
Mm-hmm.
and then noon to 5 on Saturday.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
And I live right down the road from it. So
Oh.
yeah, I'm local out in Mount Zion. So
Yeah. Well, that's a cool. Okay, so what? You have been dabbling in it enough to go, there's a market for me to have a storefront.
yeah.
I mean, it sounds like if you've been, you said 6-7 years, it's been.
Yeah, I've been thinking about because I wanted to open up a retail store. Like I wanted to open up something like
Wait in line
Hibbett.
for the.
Well, I wanted to open up
Oh.
something like Hibbett.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to do just that because they're in the mall. They're only open for so long, but I know shoes. There's a few guys in like, different shoe stores. I've walked into some in Springfield and I'll be like, hey, you got these 85 highs in stock? And I'll be like, which one?
Oh.
I don't like that. That takes the culture away. Like, I get it that you need a job and you're doing the job, but it just irritates my soul that,
So you're saying I'm not going to have someone come work my store for me unless they are.
Well, it's just like going into, Foot Locker or something.
Right.
Foot Action was terrible when it was here. So
yeah, you can't ask for a shoe. You have to point.
Yes, I don't want to do that. I
Do you
do that
have
in Best Buy, and I'm tech savvy.
And they start Googling. They pull something out. You're going, are you looking at the Best Buy app?
Yeah,
I did that. That's why I'm here.
I looked
I
online.
know you have it. It's in store.
Just take me to it.
I'm going to go over and ask.
I could just do it myself when I go into Best Buy, but that's what I want. Like, if you came in, like, you don't have to go in that store and point at your shoes. You come in and you look and see what you like. I have a variety. It's just not this wall and this wall. It's got one wall. What I have is there for right now. The reason why I didn't do a retail store is because, one, Nike stocks are doing terrible. And the application to do a dealer app for Nike is completely awful. It's over, I think they wanted like $300,000. It's absolutely insane.
And don't they want you to like pre-purchase inventory?
$300,000 worth of inventory. And 90-day wait to even consider to look at your app. So I might try Asics and New Balance to try to become a dealer with them. I haven't dabbled in that because even being a reseller, I can do that still. But I would like people, because I take requests too. If you come in, you don't see
so you just stacked your money and started buying enough shoes till you said I can now open a store?
I wouldn't say all the stacking I could do.
But I just mean you had to
Let's just
open
say
a store, you had to
buying
have some
shoes
quantity.
for myself. Yeah.
Oh, so you kept your shoe buying up.
I put half my collection into that store.
Gotcha.
Some of my shoes are sitting on the shelf brand new.
Right.
So that's where I started, but I got my stuff off of like I did like GOAT Black Friday sales and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Like GOAT is kind of like StockX. I will not buy off StockX because I do not tolerate fakes, replicas, or anything like that.
Right.
So
you can look at them and tell for sure.
I can.
No doubt.
No doubt. The only ones I do scan, because if somebody brought me a Travis Scott shoe or these lost and founds, they're a little bit harder. So I have an app on my phone that will get an authenticity ticket for it. All I have to do is take pictures of certain
Because
things.
then you also provide that when you sell it, so it's part of the...
Yes.
Yeah.
If it's a high-end shoe, if you're coming in there spending $1,500 on a Travis Scott shoe that you can't buy, you're going to have something with it that's going to tell you that that's real.
Yeah, and you're probably not going to
it.
keep it forever.
No, I'm buying it, so I want to make sure that I'm not buying a rep.
Right.
And I can tell by certain stitching on the shoe. There's so many things, and I usually don't take those Yeezy shoes that are coming about. I don't.
You don't fuck with them?
I have a few of them in my store.
Why? Because they're so replicated?
Yes.
Man.
They are. The 350s are terrible of being replicated, but
then that makes it suck, dude.
Yeah, it does. It's scary.
Hey, you bought your wife a designer purse before and then went out and seen every bitch in the world with a Michael Kors purse, and you're like...
Yeah, she had a Coach.
Or a Coach, Coach
she had
bag.
a Coach fetish there for a little while.
And then you go, okay.
And
babe, do you care? Oh, you do? Fuck.
Yeah. I bought her one Michael Kors purse for our anniversary some year. And I know when our anniversary is, so she can't yell at me.
Yeah.
But I'm just don't remember when I bought it. And I don't even think she's taken it out of the box. I think she used it like one time. But she has totes of Coach purses, but I can't have my shoe collection. But I still love
Sounds
her.
to me like you should have a bag department in your store.
Right? Technically I could. I mean, she could bring all the Coach purses. I won't have enough space.
That's great.
She does have a few shoes in there, so if you're looking for whatever. I'm not.
Same deal though, like fancy dress shoes, like red bottoms and
I
shit
really
like that,
don't
or-
want to get into the Balenciagas and
Right.
stuff because those are replicated. With just testing the weight on them, I know if they're fake or not. But I would rather not sell designer.
Right.
I mean, if you brought me the receipt, I could probably do something like a purchase receipt.
Right.
But I really just
Don't wanna
I'm not
even-
really into designer. I know how to do the clothes like Hellstar, Godspeed, and stuff like that. But I don't even want those in my store because this is what Godspeed almost. I mean, this is better than Godspeed.
Right.
So I'm not having a $250 hoodie in my store when I have to sell it for such and such.
You tell me what I. Yeah.
I mean, you can pay $130 for a whole outfit from Lost Funds
Right.
and have the same quality.
Right.
I mean, that's where I'm at. I even have Shoe Magic in my store. It's a 217 made shoe cleaner package. It's a
Right.
kit. It's
But so you're saying you back the quality, not just the local, because local means nothing if it sucks.
yeah. Oh yes.
I mean, we got a lot of
Don't-
car detailers around
Yeah,
here who
they're,
can't clean your fucking car. Although there's a bunch of good ones too. But you
It's
know what I'm
just like-
saying?
It's just like tattooing. You can't back
right.
your book. Can't back what you put on skin. It's your
yeah.
art.
Right.
It goes hand in hand. It really does. If your quality is just complete crap, yes.
So if you have a stock, but there's a lot of different foot sizes and a fucking ton of different shoes who have been out. So what if I'm like, dude, I don't know what these are, but I know I need a size 9 of the fucking Jordan 4 this edition. Can you fucking get them? You'll be like, let me get back to you.
Yep. I will.
Oh, you
do
can
a hunt.
locate. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will hunt. I got
Custom
a
too.
few. And
Well, you obviously are in it more
Yeah.
than a
Oh, yeah.
dad or
I have
you know what I mean? To where it's
2
like, I don't know where
pages.
to look. I'm going to Google that shit.
yeah, I have 2 pages on my phone dedicated to just sneaker apps, like
So if you
raffles and
catch some shoes that are on a decent clearance, or
Yeah.
you'll be like, yep.
Yep. Yeah, I'll join raffles and stuff, and I get it off right from Nike, right from Kith, everything.
Do you? Oh, okay. No,
Heck,
you
eBay's
answered
the
it.
way to go now. They
Right.
have a better authenticity.
Do you sell online?
I am starting an eBay store, yes.
Yeah.
I am going to do a Just Kicking It. It's called... I'm
Well,
not
because
sure
you have to
what
make
the-
it more available. I mean, there's not that
I have
many. If
boxes
you're going
to
to
ship
grow,
off. Yeah, and that's the beauty of it. If it ships to eBay, it has to ship to an authenticator first. They authenticate it and then ship it to the buyer.
bam.
So it makes it even safer for the consumer to buy offline. It is a little bit more because of $15 shipping. That includes me shipping it out to the authenticator, and then the authenticator ships it.
Right.
So for $15 ain't bad.
No, not
I
to
mean,
not to know what you're.
But I do military discounts. I just did one yesterday.
And do you have like a
so-
mandatory markup? Like you go, or you're like, no, I eBay what the value of them is, and I just set my price
but
based on that.
it just depends on what I give for them. So I'm very transparent. I'm probably the most honest person you ever come to. I've showed people my inventory list. They'll be like, "Man, I'll give you this for that," and I was like,
You're like, I gave
this
300 for it. I gotta have
in
350,
this.
bro.
I was like, "This is what I have in it." I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was like, I do coin flips. I have a basketball rim in there too, mounted.
Hell yeah.
We do basketball shots. If you make it, you get a discount. If you win a coin flip, I'll give you what you offered me. If I have something up for 120 and you want to give me $80, I'll coin flip you for it. It's all about the fun. You know, it's having fun and taking that risk, you know, but
Interacting.
yeah. And I am doing a spring sale right now. So, I mean, everything is on discount. I'm trying to get rid of some essential hoodies that I do have in store. But yeah, I mean, I do throw up on my website of sales and everything up on Facebook and Instagram.
And do you have an actual website too?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, Facebook
been a
page
while.
though. That's where it's at.
It is. Instagram is.
And
being
what's
hot
it
right
called
now.
again?
What?
The
Shoe store?
yeah.
Just Kicking It Shoe Lounge.
Just Kicking It Shoe Lounge. Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, that's actually it's a really good idea.
I mean, it's something that I love to do, and like I said, I want to
You're two
pass it
for
on.
two on things that we don't really have in the area that's needed.
I'm probably the closest one now that Champagne's gone. But
Right.
I am actually, even if Champagne wasn't here, I'm still the closest.
Yeah.
But I just want to bring the culture back, man. Sneakerhead's got to come out of
Well,
hiding.
so, and this is it. You got a place, it's almost like hobby store, baseball card shop. It's like you want someone that will interact with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think that was my problem in Champagne is it was like you just had a motherfucker stuck behind that desk up there just looking like you were going to steal something.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Where it's like,
and I didn't
hey,
like their...
I clearly don't know what the hell's going on
Yeah.
here. You know what I mean?
Like, they don't... I've been in there.
So that's the turn. That was
But
a
I've seen their prices and stuff like that. I don't have a shoe that's over $300 in my store, but
dude,
I want to be more affordable. If I can get it cheaper, that next person's not going to have to pay stock extra.
but you also have people that they love that shit, man. We got some rich people too that are just like, man, I just want to get my hands on this.
Yeah, but it's hard because, I mean, just like I've had a few people come in, how do you I had the rundown, I had the drill me, like, how do you know my son bought fakes from this place, and how do you know it's not this and that? And I'm like, that's making me feel bad and making sneaker resellers look bad too.
Right.
But, I'm looking on Facebook, seeing everybody post all these shoes, and just by the picture of most of these shoes I see, fake. And, I message on one and let them know. I'd be like, hey, man, you have to put these as fake. They're replicas.
Yeah,
They're
you
not
got to
real.
put replica. I don't.
And, he blocked me. But I didn't do it as a reseller. I just did it as myself because I was actually hunting shoes down and it just popped up on Facebook.
And do you know that, I mean, there's a chance that, I mean, if I put a pair of shoes up and you're like, bro, those are fake, I'd be like, for real? I got fucking tricked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And if you brought them in my store, I'd be asking who you got them from and how much you paid for them, because I'll let you know that, hey, you got. Try to go get your money back.
Yeah, you know why them came out of a van, bro?
Yeah, 90% of the time.
Yeah.
I do know a guy that does. That's his sole purpose is to sell shoes, and he's a really good dude. Jordan's by Jaden. I work with him on getting shoes too. So he does have it's a 217 business, and that's all he does is online doing that.
Okay.
So I'm just a in-store consumer or like you can come in and interact with people, do different things. Like you can shoot a basketball, you can flip a coin, you can play the PlayStation, play NBA, Madden. I was going to start a NBA 2K tournament, $5 a head, just come in.
Dude, you should start the shoe store pod for sure.
I've been thinking
while you're
about
at
it.
work,
I used to stream while gaming and stuff like that.
Yeah, while you're there on Saturday, it's like you'll know if someone's coming in there and they have a few minutes and sound interesting to sit down for 10 minutes and get a few people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I thought about because I have a tripod for my phone, and I was going to put it right here and just record, but it's a hit or miss. I've been busy on Saturdays more than during the week.
Right.
But it's a hit or miss there too. I just need to get out there a little bit more. I did have flyers all around Decatur on my grand opening.
Yeah.
Grand opening wasn't the greatest, but I did have some random people come in, that I did not know.
Right.
Because it was friends and family they're supporting. But then the next Saturday it blew up.
Right.
And then, Saturday was dead, then a Saturday blew up. So I know it's going to be slow, but that's why I'm not trying to keep my inventory high. That's why I do take requests. I try to hunt shoes down for customers. But I just need the people to come into the store and look and see what I have.
Tell you what they're looking for.
And just tell me what I need to keep in stock. If you need some, because I see walkers, runners, throughout Mountain Zion all the time. And that's why I want to get Asics and New Balances, because I know
cater to the people who need them.
I know what to put on your feet. If you come to me and say, "Man,
I'm
my
hitting this
arch
bike
is
trail
diff,"
every day, and my feet are fucking.
I know exactly what to put on your feet. I know exactly if you tell me that your arch is just terrible. I know exactly what to put on your feet. Yeah, sorry.
So you know your shit.
I I do. I would like to say that I do. I don't know everything about shoes,
No,
but
it's it's helpful.
I know stocks. I know what not to get into, what to, and I know what's hot to put on my foot. And I like every shoe.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. My foot doesn't fit in most shoes now. so
It's mangled.
yeah, it doesn't look too great, but yeah. It's got staples holding it together at the top.
So you're 37. If you could look ahead right now and say, at 45, this is how I would really like things to be. So that is 8 years from now. So your kids in college or out.
Better be in college.
Or already out of college. I don't know how far that is. But either way, yeah. So he'd be in school 8 years. He'll be in school still.
Yeah.
He'll just be able to go to a bar legally, and they'll be like, bro, how have you been coming in here? And this is your 21st birthday.
I'm glad we're not going down that road
Right.
yet.
Right.
I haven't had that time yet. So,
Well, what do you mean? I've been here for nickel fucking drafts for 4 years, and you're 21 today? No.
Oh, yeah.
Nickel drafts, that's dated.
I mean, yeah. Ooh, man, you're way back
Right,
there.
it's way back, yeah.
No, I mean, I would love to be all honest, I want both business to take off, as anybody would.
Yeah.
I have a lot, myself and my wife have a lot of time in the shoe business. My wife knows diddly about shoes. She's just been, she's been there for me, painted the whole thing.
Right. Supportive.
Yes, she's very supportive of it, and I love her for it, but she doesn't know anything, so it's just me sitting there trying to figure out what I need to have in the store. She's making sure that the money's okay, that we're not stressing out our family. And it's just coming from, I shouldn't say it's just coming from me, because it's me and my wife.
Right.
We've been married for so long. So when she tells me, no, we can't do this, I have to listen, or both the business may fail.
Right.
So she's actually helping me with both of them. In a sense, but I want to see the motorcycle side succeed and take us out of the plant as fast as we can. I want them to have, because I have bays lined up right now, and I want to be able to hire a couple more people. I already have Tyler saying that he wants to bring in one more guy, and I was like, well,
let's bring in some bikes.
Yeah, that's what we got to do. And we have a set stage of bays, and then we have an inspection area. Our place is set up pretty good. I don't plan on being there forever. I want to move, at a real shop. Everybody kind of loves us there. I thought it would be under a hair salon,
Right.
Motorcycles started and everything like that would bother them. It doesn't. We don't have them started like crazy, but
Right.
We're listening to music down there while we work on stuff.
It's all good.
We don't have no problems. And the shoe thing, at this point, I would like to start letting it pay for itself.
Right.
At
Let
least
it stop being an expensive hobby.
yes, because it's hindering me buying shoes for myself.
Right.
So, and I have to stop because I am a
But it's all
sneakerhead.
getting that out there.
Yeah,
It's all getting it
but
out
if
there.
I get a shoe size at my size and I don't have it, it's hard because I have to set it on the shelf. But that's
Your thing.
It is my thing,
Yeah.
but that's the other side of me that just puts it on the shelf. Let's make some money. Let's get this going. Let's give somebody else the good deal on the
Right.
shoe.
It's just a matter of getting traffic.
It is, and like I said, I want more traffic, and it will come in due time. I hope so.
It will.
Some reselling is getting out of hand, like the prices.
Oh, yeah.
I do go based off market. So if anybody is watching this that is a sneakerhead, I go off bid in the last sale and stuff like that
Right.
off StockX. So I am fair, and I literally tell people what I would put it out there for sale for. I don't sit here and be like, I'll give you $150, and then when you walk away, I put it out there for $500.
Right.
If I'm putting it out there, I have a 30-ish% margin at this moment in time.
Right.
I try to. But if I make $10 off a shoe, that's a win for me.
You moved it.
I moved it. I gave somebody else that chance to have that shoe. It's nothing. I'm not that person that's greedy and I just want to buy a stock of shoes that nobody else can get and put them out there and sell them for $1,000 a piece. That's not
Right.
If I get them for retail, I'm not going to put them out there for what the market says. I would like to make some money off of them, but I'm not going to sit there and blow them out there like that.
Well, and I think it's like that's a select group of people. Like you want to build relationships. You know what I mean? If it's
Yes.
people who want to spend a couple $100 on a shoe, then there's a good chance they'll want to do it in the future. So it'd be nice to go, hey, I will give you a play.
Yeah.
When you decide they don't match anything you have, bring them back and get the other ones.
And I've had somebody, return with some shoes because they were going through a hard time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do refunds.
Right.
There is no refunds. You can always trade them back in, but it's never going to be what you paid for them.
Right.
And I did what I could. I'm there to help people as much as I can. I know people go through hard times. I'm not trying to stiff them out of nothing or anything like that. It's just the only reason why I've been asked this multiple times why I don't accept refunds because an older lady came in. She didn't like that her grandchild that bought shoes, he couldn't return them. I explained it to her. It's simple. If this shoe was made in 1985, how long do you think this shoe is going to last with the sole not flying off of it?
Right.
So if somebody brings me some high-end Kobe's that were his first shoe ever made or Jordans that were right off his feet, those are collector items. If you put those on your feet and you go play a Mount Zion or EHS basketball game,
Done.
And you come out of them soles, and I told you that they were aged.
Yeah.
That's where I'm coming from that. It's not that, there's no refunds because they're blah, blah, yada, yada, yada.
It's not buy as you see. It's yeah.
That's what it is. And I do sell used and new.
Right.
So, but, used is less than new sometimes depending on the shoe. I think I pay pretty fairly. So nobody be scared to bring me their shoes.
I think that's an idea. I think that's what's going to be huge is there's a lot of freaking high school parents who have size 8, 9, 10, and their kids are now wearing size 13 as a senior.
And I do need kid shoes. I need women's shoes. I don't have a lot of good selection on women's shoes. That's my biggest goal right now is trying to get on the women's side of things.
Okay.
So that's...
Man, I'm telling you, I think I speak for myself and some people. It's like, I don't want any money. Let's put something on this kid's feet that fit him.
Yeah. And
here, take these.
I do giveaways too. I have, my own raffles that I do. If you buy a shirt and shoe that has a little signature sticker on it, you get something.
Right.
It doesn't matter what it is. You're still winning at the end of the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, if I get the first 5 customers in, they may get a shoe for free.
Right.
I'm going to do stuff like that. That's my goal, to make everybody feel like winners.
That's cool.
I don't want you to feel like you lost this and that, but I want it to succeed. I need the foot traffic, and I want the culture and everything to just come together. That's all I want.
All right. I got one more question before we wrap up. Who is a person throughout your life? Has there been a person that's like your, whether it was the person to check you or love you or support you, or maybe you just set the right example, or is there someone that you can go, yeah, when things were like this and then they went like this is a person that helped with that? I don't know. It could be your wife. It could be your dad. I don't know anybody.
Well,
could be buddies. I don't know.
It's all gonna be. See, I got a big support system. It's crazy.
Okay.
Because Tyler's been there for me since he took care of me while I was broke when I got in my wreck.
Right.
So when my wife was out working when I couldn't, he would take me everywhere.
Right.
But I think my mom's my biggest supporter.
Right.
My mom's been there.
Led by example.
I've
supported you.
Yep. She let me get away with, she let me get away with murder, man.
Right.
She's that person. She'd hide the body for me.
That's what's up, dude.
She's solid. My wife's solid too. She keeps it together.
Right. it takes that sometimes, right?
She smacks me around. No,
well, no, but I'm saying, so being someone who has his hands in a few fires, that means you got one of these that don't necessarily turn off like most people's do.
No.
So it takes someone special to be able to go, hey, I'm not you, but I get it. And I got you. So for your wife to be that is
she
fucking
knows
kind of like a
she knows me
superpower.
like back of her hand. It's crazy. We've been
Right.
married for a long time. We've been together over 20 years. We've been married for 13.
Okay. So you
So,
all your life, all your adult life. That's your girl.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
She
something's
is.
working.
Yeah. And like I said, my mom's my biggest supporter, and I'll never forget it.
That's
So,
cool. That's great. I
Them
got
two
one of them
ladies.
moms too. But
Yeah.
yeah, the women sometimes hold it
They
down
are.
just right. Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a pleasure getting to chat with you. And yeah, I think I'm all about. I'm glad Tommy hooked this up because I love people trying new shit. I love people
Oh, yeah.
opening businesses. I love getting out of the fucking plant. I love the idea.
Yeah.
You know what I
Once he
mean?
told me about this, I was like, man, you got to set me up with it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. But a
And
motorcycle,
Tommy's a
custom
good
bike
dude.
shop. A custom bike shop. That's, dude.
Yeah, anything
perfect,
that you
though.
guys need.
Or I mean, bike shop in general.
Well,
It's
we're
like,
honest anyway. If you bring me a bike and you tell me to do this big drastic thing, we'll tell you that we can't do it, but we can figure it out. Don't get us wrong.
right.
But we're going to be like, hey, let us do some research on this. Or we have Brian McElmore is our lifeline. That's
Right.
who's teaching Tyler Cole everything.
Yeah, he
And-
knows what
Oh, yeah.
exactly what's
He's-
going on.
He's
Yeah.
absolutely insane with these builds. So we will change your rule.
That's what's up.
So,
dude. I'm saying.
you
I'm
bring us
saying,
your bike, I'm
saying-
not sending it back.
I'm definitely, yeah, right. I'll call you on the first nice day and go, by the way.
Yeah.
By the way. Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you know that we don't fuck with this thing?
Man, that would be some shit though if I called you a week later after we had your bike. Be like, yeah, we can't do anything.
I
with
feel like when I bring it out there, that's going to happen.
That-
Be like, come get it.
Open the door. Oh, it has a big wheel on it. No
Yeah.
way.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, what are we supposed
No,
to
we
do with
will.
that?
We will do anything that you need. The only thing that we can't do, we can remove the wheels, and you can take them anywhere
Right.
until I get a tire machine.
Right.
So as soon as we get a tire machine, we'll be able to do it.
But
all.
then your job is to be able to tell me exactly where I need to, which I'm sure you
Yeah.
know. Yeah, so you're the man.
Yeah.
Trio Brothers Cycles. Bikers, dude, if you're not one of these old men who are riding that Kozar dick, then, man, I'm saying, hey, that's what it is, right? I'm just saying. You're paying too much. I mean, it's
crazy.
Yeah, it's like taking your F-150 to Jackson Ford for everything.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
and paying out of pocket, not under warranty, just taking it there. No,
most of these mom and pop shops are way better, and I went in there to get something small, and it was like $3,000.
it's
I was
insane,
like,
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So just kicking it shoe lounge. I'm gonna put both of your things up, and I'll fucking share all your shit and all that. I like it. I'm gonna come. I'm interested in both of the things you have. So I'm
come
personally
through.
gonna come check them out for sure. And maybe if you want to one day, it's hard to predict what your schedule will be like. I get that, but if you wanted to do like your own version of or you already had a grand opening for the shoe place?
yeah, but it wasn't as great as I thought it would.
Yeah. We could do like before you launch like your online store. We'll come out there and do like a live pod from the thing.
Well, we can do that.
And then
Yeah.
do
Yeah,
as
we
a
can
as a
definitely
release
do
to the store, and we talk shit. People come in, so what? They'll listen to me talk and watch you.
Yeah. That, I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Watch you know your shit.
I'm down with that. You
That'd be
can come
fun.
to the motorcycle.
People come interact.
I'm going to have my canopy up too. So
Oh yeah.
if you want to come promote, bring whatever you need.
That's cool,
I'll
dude.
promote this too. I'll let everybody know that you're out there.
I think it's badass, dude. I just like what you're doing.
Yeah.
I think it's a huge step to say I'm going to get out of plant, but I feel like you're probably going to get out in the next couple months. If you want to.
I would hope so. I feel like it. I feel like it every day when I go in there. I feel like something big.
Well, you sound really confident in your boys,
Oh, I'm 100% confident in both
and
of
the
them.
team is what does it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You
I ain't
can
nothing
do,
without those guys.
Yeah, you can have anything, just like they can be able to fix anything. If you can't bring us bikes,
Yeah, and I can fix on stuff. I don't want to. I'm there. I want to fix on it with them.
Right.
That's
And
really
you
what I
kind
wanna
of
do.
said they're masters of their shit.
Yeah, they can do. They're very creative.
That's cool.
And they can figure shit out. But the greatest thing is if one of us is stumped, we walk off. That other one will come in and just bam.
It's up fresh perspective,
done.
dude.
Yeah.
It's like having on site the best what troubleshooting in the world is
They're
going
lucky they don't have
fresh
us.
set.
Yeah, they're lucky they don't have us all on the same crew in Premium because
Oh, you guys all work together.
we work in the same vicinity. We work all in the Premium.
Oh, so
Fort
together
Kelly.
you guys were like, we're getting the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
pretty much. Yeah. They want to too, but they work on the pipe side. I work on the millwright side. So
There's no way before it changes hands that you can get them to like pay you a severance to let you go or anything like
I
that.
wish.
Yeah,
If I stayed with ADM a little bit longer, if I was
Probably coulda happened.
smart, I could have got my pension paid out even more because I was the last one hired in with a pension, and they were laying people off, like not laying them off, pretty much firing them at that moment in time and paying them their 401k like crazy.
What? So there wouldn't have to be.
Retirement ish.
So that's gone?
They put it in early retirement. I was the last one hired in because I worked with a partner and he said he don't have a pension.
Hope you're fucking saving your money, new generation of workers.
I don't know if they brought it back.
No, I
but
think you're right.
I'm pretty sure they got rid of it, and they don't double their 401k anymore. They just match. If you match 2%, they'll match that, but they won't go any higher. Supposedly, I don't know if that's true. I don't work there anymore.
Sounds
I
right.
just know people there. So,
Hey.
but yeah, new generations is
Yeah.
so.
Well,
but
and that's expensive. Going out on your own and not having the insurance and shit like that with your family, that's something you
they
also...
have great insurance. That's one reason why I did it
Yeah.
because I mean
Yeah.
that.
It's the best in the country.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. But yeah.
Hey, yeah. Again, if you can do something you like,
Yeah.
oh, bro.
100%. If you can go into your job smiling, you
Then
did it right.
All right, then I gotta. We have to figure out a way to make an extra $1,000 a month per us
Yeah.
because we need good insurance. So
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, my lifestyle don't afford that.
Right. Right.
But yeah,
oh yeah, right. You're like, I can't get insured, bro.
Yeah, no.
I can only buy insurance for others.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I would like both me and my wife to be able to not work, but
Right.
you know, we have a kid, we do need insurance. I don't know how the whole insurance thing works. I don't know how you get it through a cell phone business. I have no idea. I have not been that far.
Yeah, you literally, it's just purchasing it.
Yeah.
No, really.
But I heard that it was more expensive if you're going sole proprietor or whatever that is, like through your LLC. I don't know, but
It'd be if you're going. We are providing it for the company.
Mm-hmm.
Then it'd be different than if you're just going, hey, I don't have insurance and I want to buy it.
okay.
That's an individual buying it, or you would be, as a company, getting it for 3 families because you guys each are, you know what I mean, your buddies too, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless their wives have.
Yeah.
And that's the kicker. Yeah, if you have a wife that has insurance, that's really valuable
Yeah.
if you're self-employed.
Yeah. That's
I mean, that's huge,
going to be huge, but
at least for a minute.
yeah,
you know?
for a minute I would love it, but I would love her to get out of where she's at.
Right.
So, yeah, I just wanted to, you know,
But
everybody
that's
wants
it.
to make it big.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to make it big.
Yeah.
I just
You will. I feel like you will, dude. You got the
hope so.
mindset for it and the drive for it, and
I appreciate that.
yeah, it's cool. Well, yeah, dude. Well, I appreciate you coming and sitting down and talking shit. I'm definitely going to follow up with you, and I'll be really curious just to see in a year. I'm really curious to see. I'm
Setting
gonna
that bar
just
real high for me.
no.
right now.
I was gonna say just so you know, I'm not. Yeah, after about 6 months, when I see you, I'm gonna start going. You got to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Where? Get the fuck. What are you doing, bro?
Hopefully in a year I have people working for me.
That's
so
what I'm
hopefully-
saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you're like, yeah, I gotta get up and go to the plant tomorrow.
Yeah,
What?
no.
You went back to?
You'll hear it in my voice. You know, I wouldn't even have to say I have to wake up. As soon as I say hello, you'll
Yeah.
know. Like, oh, I know we're not making it yet.
Man, this guy. At least he didn't kill himself. Good thing he loves his family.
Oh yeah.
No.
No,
All right,
yes.
dude. Well, I really appreciate you coming in.
Oh, I appreciate
And
you
yeah, we're
having
going to
me.
definitely push what you're doing. I think it's amazing. And yeah, even if there's not we have a pretty good population of people with motorcycles, man.
Yeah.
And a even higher population of people who don't know what the fuck they're doing. That's a really dangerous thing to try to do to your own garage.
It is.
So
It is very much,
reach out to the
very much
professionals.
so. Because if I won't get on it, why would I work on
Right.
it? You know.
Right.
So we rewrite it after we fix it. Because
Right.
if something happens to us, then it's.
And you're
it
like,
is
I
what
would
it
like
is.
nothing to happen. So
Yeah,
we're gonna make
I
it
would
right.
like not to do that again. So, but yes, we will fix it
Yeah.
like we're going to write our own families on it.
All right.
We will take care of you.
Well, you guys heard it, man. You hear the guy and what he's doing. So if you got a bike, put him in your Rolodex. At least keep your eyes open for this opening. Maybe fucking bike night. Possibility of a bike night.
It is gonna. I want it to be a bike night event page. Is
Yeah.
what it's going to be on Facebook.
Yeah.
I just don't know when the weather is going to start acting the way it should, but
Oh yeah, because you can fucking count on whatever you schedule it for. It's like
Yeah.
here comes the thunder.
yeah,
Yeah.
I thought about seeing where Blessing of the Bikes came in April, see what happens because it rains almost every year on
It does.
Blessing. So I'm going to wait a little bit after that and see what happens. I
Yeah.
think we're going to do like May something.
Yeah, you definitely should do it.
Yeah.
That's amazing. All right, well, you got two great ideas. So you guys know shoes, apparel, motorcycles. This is the man.
Yeah.
All
Come
right.
check us out.
Yeah, Gizmo, it was a pleasure, man. All right, everyone, thanks for joining us on this one. Until next time, be kind to each other, and we'll catch you next time. Before you close out this episode, let me have a minute to shout out the sponsors that make it all happen one last time. Your backyard deserves the best, and at Family Home and Patio, they have it. In or above ground pools, premium brand hot tubs, all crafted right here in the USA. And all your pool and spa installation, service, and supply needs. Family Home and Patio, where relaxation meets home. Call 217-877-2808 or visit them online at familyhomeandpatio.com. Or if you're in the area, stop in the showroom to discuss how they can make your dream become reality. Aerial Elite Solutions specializes in providing high-quality aerial imagery and data for a variety of industries, including real estate, construction, agriculture, and more. Whether you need stunning photos to showcase a property, detailed site surveys for your construction projects, or captivating footage for your events, Aerial Elite Solutions has the expertise and cutting-edge technology to deliver exceptional results. So if you're ready to take your business to new heights, literally, reach out to Aerial Elite Solutions today. Visit flyaes.com, call 217-330-7226, or check them out on all social media platforms and learn how they can help transform your projects. Midwest Lightning Rod specializes in creating customized solutions tailored to your specific needs, ensuring your home is a safe haven during the storm season. Their dedicated team understands the importance of safety and offers free estimates to help you decide the best protection for you. Don't leave your safety to chance. Reach out to Midwest Lightning Rods today and give yourself the peace of mind of knowing you are well protected when the storms roll in. Visit lightningstrikes-weprotect.com or give them a call at 217-872-4676 to learn how you can be part of the community that's been protected by MLR. Thank you again to the sponsors for supporting the podcast and help us bring this great content. And now signing off, I'm Nick. Be kind to each other, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Welcome to Beyond Business, where stories come alive. With guests from every corner, we're ready to dive. New episode every 5 days, new voices to share. Laughs and insights, we're all in this affair. Beyond Business, come take a seat. Join the conversation, it's a journey that's sweet. Life lessons learned.